I stopped in India, traveled around a bit looking for different teachers, and ended up in Bodh Gaya, the place of the Buddhist enlightenment,
Yeah.
which is where I met my first teacher. And he said something from the very beginning, which completely captured me. He says, if you want to understand your mind, sit down and observe it. And I just loved it. It was such common sense. How else can we understand our minds except by observing it? So there was at that point, there was no ritual, there was no ceremony, there was nothing to join. He just taught the basic mindfulness practice of asana. And it was love at first sight. It was exactly what I was looking for. I encourage people to pay attention to that moment when they've gone from being lost, however long, to waking up from being lost. Because right in that transition moment, there's tremendous insight that can happen in that moment, because in that moment we see kind of the quality of delusion for all the time we're lost. It's like we're lost in a movie. We're not aware even that we're thinking, which is lost in the story.
Yeah.
But then in the moment of coming out from the thought, we've gone from really delusion to awareness, to wakefulness. And it's very apparent, the difference in that moment, because we've just gone from lost to awake. And so what I suggest for people, especially when they notice that their tendency is to judge the fact that they've been lost, to change that and to delight in the fact of being awake.
That you're back.
That you're back, and not only back, but with insight into the nature of wakefulness or awareness, contrasted to the experience of being lost. It's all very apparent that you've just gone in that moment from one to the other.
Yes.
So it's really easy to see, oh, this was like being asleep. This is awake. And to really, in a way, not investigate with thought, but just paying attention to the quality of wakefulness.
Yeah.
Because that reinforces one's understanding of the nature of awareness. So it's not just some mysterious thing that sometimes happens and sometimes doesn't happen.
Yeah.
We're really connecting with what it is in that moment. And so I usually close that little wrap.
Yeah.
For as many times as we get lost, that many times do we awaken, right?
Yeah.
So why not delight in the wakefulness rather than judge the being lost?
Yeah, I love that. So yeah, you're celebrating in a sense. Yeah, the fact that first of all, the fact that you're even sitting and attempting to meditate in the first place, and like, let's say it's the very first time you do it, and the very first time you sit and you focus on your breath and your eyes are closed, let's say, and you have some thought, and this is the point that I talk to friends and even my daughter sometimes about, like, their frustration with, like, I can't do it. I can't. Right. And to your point, it's the fact that you've realized. And so you have a choice right then.
Yeah.
Give up, this doesn't work, or return to the breath.
Yeah. And to keep delighting in the moments of awakening.
Yes.
Which will happen many times. It will happen as many times as you get lost.
Yeah.